calls himself the voice of a generation. Others call him lazy, talentless, and stupid. Jordan Husmann burst onto the scene at Texas Tech University in 2007 in a flame of misdirected glory. Panned by many as a one-hit all-state wonder, Husmann set out to prove them wrong. His first years at college were the definition of hard work and success, but the rigors of higher education wore on him greatly. Soon he turned to substance abuse to get him through the student life.
Wake up in the morning and feel my stomach and think, did I eat an entire bucket of cookie dough?
This late-night food binging and all-around procrastination began to affect his role on the podium and in the classroom. After one fatefully terrible presentation, he decided to turn his career around, witness the rise, fall, and return to mediocrity as we go behind the music. Jordan Husmann was born in Fort Worth, Texas, to a family of 4. They soon relocated to the small town of Aledo, where, in high school, he met his future wife, Kimberly Richardson. But his success was not exclusive to the ladies. His high school work in music culminated in 2007, when he implausibly qualified for the Texas All-State Band. But would such success translate to the next level?
Jordan's audition for admittance to Texas Tech. It was, yeah, I remember it. I remember it very clearly. I'd never seen anyone actually bring their mother to the audition, and you have to understand, it's just so hard to say no when someone's mom is sitting right in the room. I mean, it seemed very cut and dried, but I thought, what the heck, let's give the kid a chance.
His first years as a Red Raider were the definition of success. He spent most of his time practicing and studying. This resulted in him miraculously passing all of his classes through his freshman and sophomore years. But eventually, Jordan Husmann succumbed to the throes of college. The stress seemed to break him. Wild all-night Lord of the Ring parties, Mario Kart marathons, and cookie dough binges.
It's pretty bad when your fiance is jealous of a Middle Earth poster.
He spent his time spiraling down into the vicious cycle, and it started to show in his onstage work. Jordan Husmann was never known for his foresight. In fact, many came to realize that he had no idea what was going on at all.
Jordan's preparation. Haphazard?
I mean, when you're the best, really gotta prepare? I didn't think so.
His lack of preparation culminated in an embarrassing performance after waiting until the night before 3 different projects were due to work on his final teaching episode. After this, Jordan finally gave in and started preparing for his lessons. At times, he still waited until the last minute, but what else can be expected from someone so utterly absent-minded?
One of the things that I've always been gifted with is being well-spoken. Always having the right thing to say.
Or has he? No, he hasn't.
What's that was good. Wait, actually, okay,
These verbal fillers have plagued his speech throughout his life, and when used in the classroom setting, it usually yields a result such as this. But once he turned himself around, Jordan began to speak with more mandated instruction. This tool allowed for a much better result from his students. Through his successes and failures, triumphs and blunders, Jordan Husmann has persevered. Only time will tell how his devotion to music and academia will be reflected in the annals of history. But one thing is certain, as long as you don't expect too much, you won't be disappointed.
Everything is lost. But I know that you can take it to the Lord. Everything you want. Is it all that you can gather for yourself?
Jordan, yeah, I knew him. I was a CA one time. He had a little bit of a obsession. I don't know, some people might call it a fetish, maybe. It's pretty bad when your fiance is jealous of a Middle Earth poster.
Land on certain words that's going to imply that there should be a comma there. Okay. His lack of preparation culminated in an embarrassing performance after waiting until the night before 3 different projects were due to work on his final teaching episode. The result has been said by many to be more offensive than Susan Sarandon's sagging butt.
I think Jordan makes one of the more interesting sounds you're ever going to hear on the euphonium. It's very, very unique. You know, Jordan's a very creative person, and he's managed to come up with this sound that just brings, it's got kind of the raspiness of an electric guitar, I guess. That may be where he's coming from, and, you know, maybe a little bit of trumpet in there, and sarrusophone. I think that's it. Unique. Very, very unique.
What are we talking about? Oh, forgetfulness. No, I wouldn't say I'm forgetful.